Mic check, mic check, mic check. Still live inside the AYSN Sports Center here in N. Domingo in San Juan. We continue with the action here at the 5th Stallion Teens presented by 10 Feet Vitamin 17 and under tournament. We have Tapa going up against Gold Cross. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. An early basket there by Joaquin Escudero starts up the scoring here in our ball game. Gold Cross looking to preserve their spotless record in our tournament. Currently holding a 2-0 win-loss card against this Tapa Mama squad. Still seeking their first victory of the tournament. Their record stands now at 0-2. Gabe Jorge knocks down the basket for the 0 start for Gold Cross. Here comes Henry Bebing, guarded by Escudero. Bebing, a switch with Kowa. Bebing, one-hander, it's too strong. Rebound picked up here by JKC. Here comes Escudero, guarded by Kobe Ngo. Escudero finds Nico Kowa. Back to Escudero. Hounded by Ngo. Escudero, double team here by the yellow shirts. Oh, pass, telegraph there by Henry Bebing. But a counter steal by Escudero, all alone for the lane. Escudero will score. Joining Joaquin Escudero in the Gold Cross starting unit are JKC, Gabe Jorge, Jacob Chua, and Nico Kowa. Meanwhile, for Tapa Mama in their first 5 are Joachim Tew, Marcus Liu, Kobe Ngo, Enzo Soswan, and Henry Bebing. Rebound track down there by Gabe Jorge. Hand it over to Escudero. Guarded by Ngo. Escudero will attack. Escudero twisting shot. The layup is good. 8-0 start for Gold Cross. Here comes Bebing against Escudero. Bebing with a crossover. Screen offered by Tew. Bounce pass. Sauce one to Tew against Jorge. Spinning. The jumper is short. Rebound by JKC. Now with Escudero. Hounded by Ngo. To Gabe Jorge. Someone is open. Jorge. Power move to the rim. He will score. 10-0 start here for Gold Cross. Escudero and Jorge teaming up here for Gold Cross, but breaking the ice for Tapa Mama is Henry Bebing with a basket. Escudero will spin. Going middle. Nico Kowa for 3. No good. Fight for the loose ball picked up here by Marcus Liu. Hands it over to Bebing against Escudero. Bebing with a crossover. Bebing, rip through, floater, it's good! All the 4 points of Tapa Mama scored here by Henry Bebing as Escudero. Sounded by Ngo. Escudero against Oswan. Escudero dumps a pass. The short jumper doesn't work for Jacob Chua. Rebound secured here by the yellow and blue. Here comes Bebing to Liu. Fires a 3. That is too strong. Rebound by Gabe Jorge. Here comes the green shirts on the run. Jorge finds a gap. Lefty layup is good. 6 points across his name. For Gabe Jorge, 12-4 lead for Gold Cross. Joachim Tew finds Oswan. Guarded by Kowa. Now to Bebing. With Escudero in front of him. Screen by Liu. Bebing to Soswan. Pump fake against Jorge at the baseline. Soswan, short stab. That won't work. Rebound by Gabe Jorge. 5:54 remaining in the first. Hands it over to Escudero. Guarded by Soswan. Escudero behind the back dribble. Escudero off a switch to Kobe Ngo. To Jorge against Soswan. Carving some space. Jorge will be called for an offensive foul. Call made by our umpire 1, Kenny Halig. Joined here on the officiating crew by our crew chief, Janine Nicandro. Here comes Henry Bebing. Crossing the midcourt line against Escudero. Bebing will lose possession of the leather. Jorge completing the steal. Finds Escudero against Tew. Layup off the spin. It's good. For Joaquin Escudero, 5:12 remaining in the first. We have a mandatory substitution. We would like to thank our league sponsors, 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day, Exped Charcoal Socks, experience quality, Uni LED, light is life, Celsius Energy Drink, Live Fit, and AutoGuard, premium car care products. Banaag with a pass here to Christian Pedarce. The jumper doesn't work. Rebound picked up here by Joachim Tew. Someone is open at the corner. Tew will spin with a layup. Tew with a basket. First 2 points of the ball game for Joachim Tew. Aspedarse. Entry pass. Intended for Nian C. Results to a turnover. Ball going back here to Tapa Mama. Bebing to Soswan. The yellow shirts down by 8. Soswan finds a gap. The layup is no good though. Rebound by Kagadok. Hands it over to Pedarce. Here the free throw line. Runner is gone. Announcing his entry to the ball game is Christian Pedarce. 16-6 lead for Gold Cross. Here comes Bebing. Entry pass to Cedric Chong. The basket is no good though. Pedarce with the leather. Guarded by Ngo. Pedarce. Someone lost a shoe. Kagadok. The jumper is offline. Rebound picked up by Nian C. Leaner is short. Rebound by Joaquim Tiu. Oh, Pedarce. From the middle. Another runner. That one trickles in. How? Back-to-back hits by Christian Pedarce. And Kobe Ngo has finally found his shoe. Soswan leading the attack. The corner. Lu. Shot. That was Cedric Chong rather. With a 3-point try. That is a miss. Pedarce now with the leather. Guarded by Ngo. Kagadok for 3. That is short. But the putback by Dre Banaag is no good, but he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws will be awarded here to Dre Banaag. The first shot for Banaag is offline. Gold Cross though, still ahead 18-6. Banaag reloads for the second. Also offline. Oh, rebound by Kagadok. Fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Alondo Tsai at the left corner. Tsai with a pass to Pedarce. That is too strong. Ball possession going back to Tapa Mama. Soswan with an inbound pass to Joaquim Tiu against Banaag. Tiu in traffic to the corner. Pump fake by Soswan against Kagadok. The pass straight to our desk. Ball possession going back to Gold Cross. May hawak pang ballpen yun, pre.
Support ako dito.
Sideline inbound play for the green shirts. Dre Banaag hands it over to Pedarce. Guarded by Soswan. Pull up 3. No good. Rebound is secured by Dre Banaag. To Tsai. Elbow J is gone. 14-point advantage for Gold Cross. Timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. We will be back. Back to live action with 2:15 remaining in the first. Inbound pass to Enzo Soswan. Double team offered here by Gold Cross. The yellow shirts looking to cross. Bebing. Drop pass to Chong. Overcooks that shot. Rebound by Christian Pedarce. Here comes the green shirts. Pedarce. Entry pass. Banaag with a fake. Oh, what a find! The layup though is no good for Nian C. The short stab is no good. Ball tapped out of bounds by Joaquim Tiu. The ball will stay with Gold Cross. Reset to 14 on their shot clock. Banaag. C. The jumper is short. Rebound by Henry Bebing. Tapa Mama down by 14. Bebing finds Chong. He will spin. Stepping back. 3-point try. Jackpot! How? First 3-pointer of the ball game. Nailed here by Cedric Chong. Here comes Pedarce. Guarded by Soswan. Bounce pass to Banaag. Now to Tsai. Back to Banaag. Corner 3. That is too strong. Rebound by Henry Bebing. The final minute of the first quarter. As Bebing is guarded by Kagadok. Screen by 2. Rolls a pass. to Kobe Ngo. Ball tapped by Banaag. Kobe from the corner. 3-point try. It's partially deflected. Rebound here by the green shirts. Pedarce. No look pass. Kagadok. Layup is no good. Rebound by Joaquim Tew. Still a 20-9 advantage for Gold Cross. As Bebing is guarded by Tsai. Bebing to Chong. Another three. This time comes up short. Rebound by Pedarce. Forward pitch. Kagadok against Bebing. Kagadok will miss. Putback try by Tsai is no good. Finds Pedarce. Ball is tapped. With Nian C. Fadeaway jumper off the glass. He will miss. Rebound by Soswan. 10 seconds remaining in the first. Soswan lefty. Layup is good. 20-11 advantage for Gold Cross. Pedarce for three. That is short. And at the end of the first, it's a 20-11 advantage for Gold Cross over Tapa Mama. This quarter break is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. The second quarter when we come back. Second quarter of action here between Tapa Mama and Gold Cross. Just to announce here, the November 9 games, which were canceled due to the typhoon, have already been rescheduled based on this updated schedule by our organizing committee. On December 6, we will be having four 17 and under ball games. December 6th, that is a Saturday at 11 a.m. Steel goes up against Gold Cross at 12:30 p.m. Torch up against Celsius. Then at 2 p.m., defending champions BBC will be facing Tapa Mama. And the main game at 3:30 p.m., it will be Charm Pet Food up against AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Then we return on December 7. That is a Sunday. Action shifts in the 14 and under division for the 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. games. We have the AF Aviators going up against Eagle Professional Tools at 12 p.m. followed by a 1:30 p.m. matchup between Fat Daddy and Ceylon Tires, also in the 14 and under division. Then we shift to the 17 and under division at 3 p.m. That will be the semi-finals battle. The number 1 going up against the number 4 squad at 3 p.m. Then slated at 4:30 p.m. the number 2 and the number 3 squad. Knockout format in the semifinals for all our for all our age groups. Meanwhile, Henry Bebing knocks down a 3-pointer, cutting down Gold Cross's lead to 4 as Gabe Jorge, his shot is no good. The pump fake, the putback is good for Gabe Jorge. Lead back up to 6 for Gold Cross. Here comes Enzo Soswan, guarded by Koa. Hands it over to Henry Bebing against Escudero. Screen by Lou. Bebing, jumper, bottom. 12 points or 14? 14 points in the ballgame for Henry Bebing as Escudero is hounded by Soswan. Screen offered by JKC to Jorge against Soswan. Jorge, pull-up jumper. That is no good. Rebound by Henry Bebing. 22-18 count in favor of Gold Cross. Bebing now with the ball. Spinning. Guarded by Koa. Bebing blocked up top by Jacob Chua. The shot block is brought to you by Exped Charcoal Socks. Experience quality Timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. We will be back. Back to live action here. Baseline inbound play for the yellow shirts. Bebbing. Attacking. Dumps a pass. Joachim Chu. The hook shot doesn't work. Rebound picked up here by JKC. But an errant pass. It's stolen away by Kobe Ngo. He misses on the jumper. Rebound. Secured here by the green shirts. Here comes Escudero. Guarded by Ngo. To Gabe Jorge. Defended by Soswan. Jorge. Carving space. Jorge is fouled. The foul will be called against Enzo Soswan. Foul number 1 against Enzo Soswan as Gabe Jorge troops the free throw line for a pair. The first one for Gabe is good. 9 points now in the contest for Gabe Jorge, averaging in double-double in our tournament, 16 points and 15 rebounds per ball game, together with 6 dimes per contest. He misses on the second, and a lane violation will be called. The ball possession going back to Tapa Mama. 7:20 remaining here in the second. Here comes Soswan, guarded by Koa. Double team here with Escudero. Soswan, forward pitch to Lu. Oh, he was caught stepping on the sideline. Eagle eye on that call was our referee Kenny Halig. Turnover against Tapa Mama. Ball going back here to Gold Cross. Escudero against Kobe Ngo. Escudero gets a foul and a trip to the free throw line. The personal foul will be called against Enzo Soswan. His second of the ball game. As Joaquin Escudero, our leading assist man in the tournament, heads to the free throw line for the pair. He misses on the first. League leading 6 assists per ball game, together with 6 steals per contest. Also, number 1 in steals in our tournament is Joaquin Escudero. 25-18 lead for Gold Cross. Here comes Bebing, guarded by Soswan to Joachim Tew. Near the elbow, jumper by Tew is no good. Rebound by Gabe Jorge. Hands it over to Escudero. Hounded by Kobe Ngo. Escudero with the dribble to Jorge. Screen offered here by Chua. Kick out pass. Oh, intended for JKC. Wild on that one. Ball possession going back to Tapa Mama. 6 minutes and 20 remaining here in the second. Oh, one-hander. Oh, off the glass. It's good for Marcus Liu. His first 2 points of the ball game. Cutting down Gold Cross's lead to 5. Escudero, baseline attack. He was open. Oh, he will score. 3-point play opportunity for Joaquin Escudero is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. The foul will be called against Marcus Liu as Escudero shoots the bonus. That one is good. Escudero now in double figures. He has 12. Bebing having a tough time crossing the midcourt line. Finds Liu near the elbow to Joachim Tew. Stops on the dime. Tew, pull-up jumper. Too strong. Rebound picked up here by Jacob Chua. Escudero against Ngo. Looking to create. Escudero will spin. Screen by Jorge. Escudero now facing Soswan. Koa for 3. That doesn't work. Rebound by Henry Bebing. And a loose ball foul will be called against Jacob Chua. No team yet in the penalty. Ball possession going back to Tapa Mama. They are down by 7. Here comes Henry Bebing against Escudero to Sauce 1. Looking for the gap. Pull up jumper by Sauce 1 is no good. Rebound blocked out here by Jacob Chua. Hands it over to Escudero. Kobe Ngo hounding him. Escudero breaks free. Escudero behind the back pass. What a find to Jacob Chua. That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. 4:57 remaining in the second. We have a mandatory substitution. Four and 52 remaining here in the second as Pedarce comes up with a steal and scores off a turnover. For Tapa Mama, another steal here by goal cross. Pedarce near the free throw line. The jumper comes up short. Rebound by Henry Bebing. Tapa Mama down by 11. With 4 and 30 remaining in the second. Here comes Bebing. Guarded by Cagado. Bebing looking for a gap. One-hander. He will be fouled. And at this juncture, we would like to thank our league sponsors. 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day. Xped Charcoal Socks, experience quality. Uni LED, light is life. Celsius Energy Drink, live fit. And AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. 4 minutes and 20 remaining here in the second. Bebing knocks down the first. He reloads for the second. He misses on that trip. Rebound picked up here by Christian Pedarce. Goal cross on the attack. Pedarce, one-hander. No good. He gets his own board. Now to see. Kick out pass. Alonzo Chai. Cagadok. Attacks baseline. To Pedarce. For 3. Jackpot! Wow! First three-pointer of the ball game for goal cross. Knockdown there by Christian Pedarce. That shot is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day. Here comes Bebing. Guarded by Cagadok. The three-point try is an air ball. Ball possession going back to goal cross. 3 minutes and 40 remaining here in the second. Goal cross ahead by 13. Here comes Christian Pedarce with 9 points now. 9 points in the ball game for Pedarce. Leading the offense for the green shirts, Alonzo Tsai from the elbow. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Banaag to Tsai. Pedarce, another 3. This time, comes up short. Rebound by Joachim Tew. Hands it over to Henry Bebing. Crossing the midcourt line. Bebing with the ball. Screen by Tew. To Soswan against Tsai. Shot clock down to 10 for the yellow shirts. Kick out pass. Bebing against Cagadok through traffic, and a foul downstairs will be called against Alonzo Chai. Just a sideline inbound play here for the yellow and blue. Bebing finds Oswan with a handoff. Bebing to Chong. To Marcus Liu. Back to Bebing against Cagadok. Bebing to Liu at the corner against Pedarce, and a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Tapa Mama. 2 and 37 remaining in the second. Timeout is requested by Coach Mike Chua. This timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. We will be back. Back to live action here. Gold Cross with the possession. And the foul from the other end will be... Oh, ball was tapped. Ball just tapped out of bounds. Pedarce now facing the pressure defense here for Tapa Mama. Breaks it down easily. Pedarce lefty layup. Making look easy. Down the floor. It's Christian Pedarce. Extending goal cross lead to 14. Coming up with the steal. Kagadok. The jumper is short. Ball stopped out of bounds by Dre Banag. Ball possession. Going back to Tapa Mama. Here comes Henry Bebing. Crossing the midcourt line against Pedarce. Bebing with a floater. The shot is no good. Bebing with offensive board. His push shot won't work. Another offensive rebound for Henry Bebing. Resetting the offense of Tapa Mama. Lou for three. Doesn't work. Rebound by Christian Pedarce. Goal cross on the run. Pedarce near the free throw line. Looking for the gap. The shot is no good. Rebound by Lou. Woohoo! Pass stolen away by Tsai. To Pedarce. Bounce pass. What a find! To Niancy. Another assist play. Brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. Pedarce connecting with Niancy on that day as Soswan. Forces up a shot. That is no good. Rebound by Kagadok. To Tsai. Pull up three. No good. Rebound by Pedarce. To Niancy once again. Gifting him with a shot. Wow. Another Uni LED assist by Christian Pedarce. 40 to 21 advantage. Another steal by goal cross. Kagadok. The jumper is too strong. Rebound by Joachim too. Hands it over to Henry Bebing. The yellow shirts down by 19. Bebing with the ball. Guarded by Tsai. To Liu. Attacking baseline. He will be fouled. As we're going off for the shot, Marcus Liu earns himself a trip to the free throw line. Averaging 3 points per ball game in our tournament is Marcus Liu. He heads to the stripe for a pair of free throws. The first free throw for Liu is offline. Still a 40 to 21 advantage for Gold Cross as Marcus reloads for the second. That one is also a miss. Rebound by Niancy to Banaag. Here comes Pedarce. Stutter step. Floater. Who gets a foul against Joachim 2. That will be the first personal foul against Joachim 2, sending Christian Pedarce to the free throw line for a pair. Tournament leading scorer Christian Pedarce, averaging 27 points per contest, together with 4.5 assists per ball game. Leading the run here in the latter part of the second quarter for Gold Cross. He misses on the second free throw though. Still a 40 to 21 advantage for Gold Cross. Here comes Bebing against Tsai. Bebing with a crossover. Alonzo Tsai staying in front of him. The shot clock is off. Last shot time here for Tapa Mama. Getting a screen from Joachim Tew. Bebing with a bounce pass to Tew. 3 seconds remaining. Soswan needing to attack. The layup. Oh! He will be fouled before the halftime buzzer sounded. The foul will be called against Christian Pedarce as Enzo Soswan will be taking 2 free throws before we head to the halftime break. The first free throw for Soswan is good. Averaging 14.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 3 assists per ball game here in our 17 and under tournament. The second free throw for Soswan is too strong. And at the half, it's a 40 to 22 advantage for Gold Cross over Tapa Mama. The third and fourth quarters of this ball game when we return. Moments away from the second half of action between Gold Cross and Tapa Mama here in the 17 and under tournament of the 5th season of the Stallion Teams presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. Live from the AOSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in Domingo in San Juan. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. We ended the first half with Gold Cross ahead 40-22. A dominating first half for the still undefeated Gold Cross squad. Joaquin Escudero and Christian Pedarce leading the charge for the green shirts against this Tapa Mama squad. Top scoring in their first half campaign was Henry Bebing with 12. As Nico Kowa fires a 3. That is offline. Rebound picked up here by Enzo Soswan. Guarded by Escudero. Soswan pulling it back out. Still guarded by Escudero. Finds Bebing. Back to Soswan with a pump fake. Ball is loose. A pick up here by Soswan. Shot clock down to 8 for the yellow and blue. Bebing. Near the corner. Bounce pass. Joaquim Tew to Bebing. The jumper. Bottom! Beating the shot clock buzzer there was Henry Bebing. He has now 14 in the ballgame. Here comes Pedarce. Finds Jorge. Spinning through traffic. The shot is gone. Ow. Also in double figures is Gabe Jorge. 3 green shirts. Now in double figures. Here comes Bebing. Getting a screen from Tew. Soswan fires a 3. That won't work. Rebound by Kobe Ngo. Jumper over Jorge is offline. Rebound secured here by Gabe Jorge. Here comes the green shirts. Jorge to the corner. Escudero guarded by Lou. Looking down the floor. Escudero for 3. Jackpot! How? First 3-pointer of the ballgame for Joaquin Escudero. He has now 15 markers in the ballgame. A 21-point lead for Gold Cross. Bebing facing Escudero. Screen by Kobe Ngo. Bebing goes cross court. Finds Soswan. Attacking middle. Sidestep. Soswan will be fouled. Count the basket. 3-point play opportunity here for Enzo Soswan. Brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins taller every day. The foul will be called against number 25, Jacob Chua. 5 points now in the contest for Enzo Soswan. Our result in our first ball game, also in the 17 and under division, AutoGuard coming away with a 69-65 victory over Torch. Joshua Chua was named as the 10 Feet Vitamins best player of the ball game, finishing with 25 points, 11 rebounds, 4 steals, 3 assists, and 6 blocks. An all-around performance here for Joshua Chua as AutoGuard improves their record to 2-2, while Torch drops down to 1-2. Meanwhile, a 48-27 lead for Gold Cross after a 3-pointer was nailed. Meanwhile, Enzo Soswan crashing down the floor. As a foul again will be called against Jacob Chua as Enzo Soswan returns to the stripe for a pair of free throws. The first one for Enzo. Front rims that one. Score remains at 48-27. Earlier knocking a 3-pointer was Nico Kowa. His first basket of the ball game. The second free throw for Soswan is also a miss. Rebound tracked down here by Gabe Jorge against Tew. Jorge, the layup won't work. Rebound by Joaquim Tew. Forward pitch to Henry Bebing against Kowa. Bebing will finish that fast break attack. Bebing now with 16 in the ball game. Escudero finds Pedarce against Tew. Fadeaway jumper trickles in. Pedarce now with 13 in the ball game. A 50-29 lead for Gold Cross. Soswan to Kobe Ngo. Corner J. That doesn't fall in. Rebound by Chua. Forward to Pedarce. Bebing in front of him. Pedarce with the lefty layup. 23-point lead for Gold Cross as Bebing. Pass stolen away by Pedarce against Tew. To Jorge, carving space. Jorge will score. 13-point 13-point performance here for Gabe Jorge. A 54-29 lead for Gold Cross. Bebing against Jorge. Bebing skies for that lane. That will trickle in. 18 points in the ballgame for Henry Bebing. But Gold Cross still ahead. Here comes Pedarce. Guarded by Ngo. To Koa. To Pedarce. Escudero. Open for a three. That is an air ball. As Marcus Liu lets the ball sail out. Ball possession. Going back to Tapa Mama. Checking back in for the green shirts is Nian C. Replacing Jacob Chua. 5 minutes and 40 remaining here in the third. Here comes Bebing. Guarded by Pedarce. Bebing. Will lose control of the leather. Another turnover against Tapa Mama. Their 12th of the ball game. Ball possession going back to Gold Cross. 5 minutes and 30 remaining in the third. Pedarce. Return pass to Escudero. Guarded by Soswan. To Pedarce. Back to Escudero. To Jorge near the free throw line. One-hander by Jorge. Too strong and a loose ball foul will be called against Gabe Jorge. His second of the ball game as Alonzo Tsai comes back into the ball game, replacing Christian Pedarce. Here comes Enzo Soswan, guarded by Tsai. To Joachim Tew. Tapa Mama crossing the midcourt line here. Tew facing a double team. Goes cross court to Soswan against Escudero. Screen by Chong. Soswan at the baseline. Spinning. One-hander is short. Rebound by Kobe. Ball is deflected. And a 24 seconds shot clock violation will be called against Tapa Mama. 4:37 remaining in the third. Ball now is with Nian C. To Nick Kokoa against Kobe Ngo. He loses control of the leather. A takeaway here by Joachim Tew. Hands it over to Henry Bebing against Escudero. Bebing, one-hander, doesn't work. Rebound. Taken here by Gabe Jorge. Stepping on the gas. Jorge against Bebing. The sidestep. Thing of beauty for Gabe Jorge. Yes, now 15 in the ball game. Soswan goes up for the leaner. The shot is no good. Ball is tapped out of bounds. The ball will stay with Tapa Mama. Another substitution on the floor here as Dre Banaag re-enters the ball game, replacing Nico Kowa. But before that, a timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. We will be back. Four minutes and 8 remaining in the third. Well, after this ball game, we continue with the action in the 17 and under division at 3 p.m. Trumpet Food goes up against Steel Structures in our main game scheduled at 4:30 p.m. It will be the defending champions, BBC, up against Celsius Energy Drink. Both games will be streamed live over at the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. And on the broadcast panel for that ball game is our colleague, Justin Almeda. Unproductive trip on that try for Tapa, for Gold Cross rather, as Henry Bebing, guarded by Escudero, mishandles the leather. Ball going back to Gold Cross. 3 minutes and 25 remaining here in the third. As Escudero signaling a play here for Gold Cross. They are ahead by 25. Banaag. Corner J. Overcooks that one. Is Nian. See a takeaway here by the yellow and blue. Soswan will spin against Alonzo Tsai. Soswan. Kick out pass to Bebing against Escudero. Bebing with Escudero on his hip. Bebing, the leaner, doesn't work. Rebound picked up here by Alonzo Tsai to Escudero. Bebing behind him. Escudero gets it back out. Slowing things down for the goal, for the green shirts. Escudero with the ball. Looking for the gap. Escudero with the one-hander. The hook shot. No good. Escudero with a short stab. 17 now in the ball game for Joaquin Escudero. Here comes Soswan. Chased by Escudero. Soswan at the baseline against C. Fires a pass to Henry Bebing. Jumper by Chong. That won't work. By Kobe Ngor, rather. 2 and 13 remaining here in the third. Here comes Escudero. Guarded by Ngo. Ho-ho. Escudero will be fouled by Enzo Soswan. As a substitution here, activated by Coach Mike Chua, Pedarce, and Kagadok back on the floor for Gold Cross. Meanwhile, Marcos Lu replaces Joaquim Tu here for Tapa Mama. Here comes Pedarce, setting up the offense for the green shirts. Finds Kagadok, fires a three. Jackpot! How? Finally nailing a three-pointer is Drew Kagadok. That will extend Gold Cross's lead to 30 as Soswan looking to answer back. His three-point try is no good. Pedarce, forward pitch. Kagadok lays it in. Back-to-back baskets for Drew Kagadok. A 63 to 31 lead for Gold Cross. Soswan, sidestep. The layup try is good. 1 and 32 remaining in the third. Timeout is requested by Coach Mike Chua. This timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. We will be back. One in 30 remaining here in the third. Gold Cross in the possession. Pedarce facing a pressure defense here from Tapa Mama. Ball stays here with the green shirts with 3 seconds. Tama. 3 seconds to cross the midcourt line. Pedarce, forward pitch. Oh, intended for Banaag. Stolen away there by Henry Bebing. Crossing the midcourt line. Bebing against Kagadok. Finds Kobe Ngo. Pull-up jumper. That one is no good. Rebound secured by Dre Banaag. To Pedarce. Guarded by Ngo. Pedarce will spin. Screen by C. Pedarce. Pull-up jumper. That is short. Saved here by Tsai. Hands it over to Banaag. To Nian C. The jumper. No good. Rebound by Enzo Soswan. Less than 50 seconds remaining here in the third. Soswan from the middle gets it back out to Bebing. He will save to Marcus Lu against Kagadok. And a takeaway here by Pedarce. Play on, says our officials. Pedarce behind the back pass to Tsai. Stolen away by Henry Bebing. Here comes the yellow shirts. Bebing. Bounce pass. Soswan with the basket. 10 points now in the ball game for Enzo Soswan. That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. And the fast break attack is brought to you by Celsius Energy Drink. Lift it. Kobe Ngo. His shot is erased mid-air by Christian Pedarce. And shot block is brought to you by X-Men Charcoal Socks. Experience quality. Last shot time here for Tapa Mama. Inbound from their own baseline. Soswan. And caught stepping on the sideline was Marcus Lu. Ball possession going back to Gold Cross. 9.4 seconds remaining here in the third. Alonzo Tsai tasked with it inbound. Here comes Pedarce. 5 seconds remaining here in the third. Pedarce will attack. Tie for 3. That is short. And at the end of the third, it's a commanding 63 to 35 lead for Gold Cross over Tapa Mama. The fourth quarter of this battle when we come back. The final quarter between Gold Cross and Tapa Mama here in the 17 and under tournament of Season 5 of the Stallion teams presented with 10 Feet Vitamins, a 63 to 35 lead for Gold Cross to open up the final period. Joachim Tew, fadeaway jumper, it's good! Here comes Christian Pedarce. Second leading scorer for Gold Cross, Cagado! With a 3-pointer! Woohoo! Second of the ball game for Drew Cagado. He has now 8 in the contest. Pull-up J by Sos 1 is no good. Rebound by Joachim Tew. Ball stolen away by Christian Pedarce. Here comes the green shirts. Pedarce leading the attack. Lefty layup off the glass is good. 17 in the ball game for Christian Pedarce. Same output with Joaquin Escudero. Meanwhile, turnover against Tapa Mama. Substitution here for the green shirts. JKC checking back into the ball game. But before that, timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. We will be back. Ball possession here with Gold Cross. They are ahead 68 to 37. Pedarce for 3. 3-point try is no good. Rebound by Joachim Tew. Hands it over to Henry Bebing. Crossing the midcourt line. Bebing against Cagadok. Screen by Ngo. Bebing stutter step. Finds Sos 1 at the top of the key. Sos 1 will attack. Floater off the glass is good. 12 points in the ball game for Enzo Sos 1. Pedarce to Cagadok. That is a turnover against Gold Cross. Ball possession going back to Tapa Mama. Sideline inbound for the yellow and blue. Joachim Tew. Tasked with that inbound. Soswan. Guarded by Pedarce. To Bebing. Against JKC. Bebing to Soswan. Screen by Joachim Tew. Soswan. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be whistled against Tapa Mama. Turnover number 19 against the yellow shirts. The green shirts get it back as Soswan with a steal, the sidestep, lefty layup, a thing of beauty for Enzo Soswan. 68 to 41 lead for Gold Cross. Here comes Cagadok. Hands it over to Pedarce. To Banaag. C is open at the corner. C for 3. 3-pointer is short. Rebound by Enzo Soswan. Here comes Tapa Mama on the attack. Soswan looking for a gap. Stolen away by JKC. Hands it over to Pedarce. Stutter step. Pedarce will lose the leather to the baseline. Ball possession Going back to Tapa Mama. 7:31 remaining in the fourth. Escudero back on the floor. He will replace Dre Banaag. Two playmakers on the floor here for Coach Mike Chua. Pedarce and Escudero sharing court time for Gold Cross. Two to Bebing. Guarded by Escudero. Bebing will attack from the middle. Dumps a pass. Kobing will score! That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. 68-43 lead for Gold Cross. JKC, jumper! It's good! Wow! First 2 points of the ball game for JKC. A 70-43 lead for Gold Cross. Sauce 1 through traffic. He is fouled. The foul will be called against number 7. That's JKC as Enzo Soswan heads to the free throw line for the pair. 14 points for rebounds in the ballgame for Enzo Soswan, the second leading scorer for Tapa Mama. The first free throw for Enzo is good. Again, our result in our first game, AutoGuard winning at 69-65 against Torch. AutoGuard improves their record to 2-2, while Torch drops down to 1-2. Gabe Jorge back on the floor for Gold Cross. Meanwhile, that is Cedric Chong, number 17, also back in this ballgame for Tapa Mama. Gold Cross looking to extend their undefeated run to 3-0. Meanwhile, and Tapa Mama, on the other hand, looking for their first victory in this tournament. Here comes Kagadok. Attacking baseline. He loses control of the leather. Steal completed by Joaquim 2. Hands it over to Enzo Soswan. Kagadok in front of him. Soswan will spin. Hangs in midair. The shot is no good. Rebound taken by Pedarce with a forward pitch. Escudero lays it in. Bye-bye. Escudero now with 19 in the ball game as Pedarce comes up with a steal. Dumps a pass. One-hander. It's no good. Pedarce is there with the offensive board. Kagadok with the jumper. Too strong. Rebound is secured by Cedric Chong. To Soswan. To Lu. Against Escudero. Back to Soswan. Soswan fires a 3. That is no good. Rebound by Pedarce. Ball is stolen away by the yellow shirts. Joaquim 2 against Kagadok. 2 will spin. Kick out pass to Lu against Escudero. Someone is open. Kobe go. Jumper. He will miss. Rebound by Gabe Jorge. 5:30 remaining here in the fourth. Jorge looking for the gap. Jorge lays it in. 17 points also in the ballgame for Gabe Jorge. With 5:17 remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Soswan against Escudero. Soswan to Chong. To Lu. Pedarce in front of him. Lu jacks up by 3. He will miss. Rebound picked up here by JKC. Leading the attack. C will lose control of the leather to the baseline. Ball possession going the way of Tapa Mama. Substitution on the floor here for Coach Mike Chua. We have Nico Koa back on the floor together with Jacob Chua. Timeout is requested by Coach Mike Chua. This timeout is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. The final 4:55 when we come back. Yep. Tapa Mama now with the ball. They are down 74-45. Enzo Soswan with a bounce pass. Marcus Liu, lefty layup. He will miss. Rebound by JKC. Hands it over to Joaquin Escudero. Looking down the floor. Escudero, no look pass. Ball is tipped out of bounds by by Cedric Chong. Ball possession will stay with Gold Cross. Inbound from the baseline here for the green shirts. To Gabe Jorge. Guarded by Soswan. Jorge finds a gap. Jorge is fouled. The foul will be whistled against Joaquim Tew. At the stripe, shooting a pair is Gabe Jorge. With 4:19 remaining here in the fourth. The first free throw for Gabe is good. 18 points in the ball game for Gabe Jorge. Reloading for the second. Gabe knocks down the second free throw as Alonzo Chai reports back into the ball game, replacing Joaquin Escudero. 76-45 lead for Gold Cross. That is an errant pass against Tapa Mama. Ball going back here to the green shirts. Here comes JKC. Pass with the baseline inbound. Finds Jorge. Fakes a pass to the middle. Nico Kowa open for the three. That is no good. Rebound by Gabe Jorge. The putback. He will miss. Rebound by Marcus Liu. Down to 2. To Henry Bebing. Looking down the floor. Bebing against Tai. To Chong. Going baseline. Swings a pass. Joaquim Tew. One-hander. Bounces in. 6 points in the ball game for Joaquim Tew together with 9 rebounds. As Nico Kowa defended by Enzo Soswan to Gabe Jorge to JKC. Fires a 3. That is too strong. Rebound by Cedric Chong to Joaquim Tew. Now to Henry Bebing. The crossover. Bebing looking for options. Alonzo Chai in front of him. To Tew. To Soswan. Shot clock down to 10. Soswan gets a foul. The foul will be called against number 7. That is JKC. Checking back into the ball game for Gold Cross is Dre Banag. And for Tapa Mama, back in action here is Kobe Lo. Enzo Soswan now at the stripe to shoot a pair. The first one for Soswan is good. 17 points for rebounds in the contest for Enzo Soswan. The second free throw for Enzo is also good. Same output with Henry Bebing. Enzo Soswan. That's now 18 in the ball game. Here comes Nico Kowa. Guarded by Kobe Ngo. Screened by Chua. Kowa. C for 3. That is an air ball. As Marcus Liu lets the ball sail out. Possession going back to Tapa Mama with 2:45 remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Soswan against Kowa. Soswan, the jumper. That is offline. Rebound by Chua, but he mishandles the leather. Taken away here by Kobe Ngo. Chong for 3. That is an air ball. Rebound picked up here by Dre Banag. Nico Kowa to Alonzo Chai. Looking for the gap. Pull-up jumper by Chai is good. 4 points in the ball game for Alonzo Chai. As Enzo Soswan hands it over to Henry Bebing, guarded by Chai. Bebing with the leather. Dumps a pass intended for Kobe Ngo. Results to a Tapa Mama turnover as Drew Kagadok comes back to the ball game. He replaces Jacob Chua. Nico Kowa now with the leather. Last 2-minute call by Kuya Anjo Pire is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Alonzo Chai getting a screen from Banag. He fires a 3. Jackpot! 6 3-pointer of the ball game for Gold Cross. Knocked down there by Alonzo Chai. 81-49 is our count. Bebing against Kowa. To Liu. To Soswan. Longing to answer back. Soswan, sidestep, layup is gone. Wow. Leading all scorers with 20 in the ball game. Enzo Soswan Score is 81-51 though in favor of Gold Cross. Tie for 3. No good. Banag is there for the offensive board. Fresh 14 for the green shirts. But he loses control of the leather. Ball possession going back to Tapa Mama. A minute and 3 remaining here in the fourth. As Henry Bebing is guarded by Kagadok. Entry pass deflected by JKC. Dre Banag completes the steal. Ball is tapped out of bounds by Kobe Ngo. Ball possession going back to Gold Cross. Looking good to notch win number 3 in as many matches in this tournament. Looks like the clean record is secured as Enzo Soswan. The layup tries no good. Kobe Ngo is there for the putback. 4 points in the contest for Kobe Ngo. Nico Kowa crossing the midcourt line with Soswan in front of him. 24 seconds remaining in the fourth. An 81-53 lead for Gold Cross. Kowa fires a 3. That is no good. Chai with the rebound to Banaag with a hook shot. That is no good. JKC with another rebound. Oh, a takeaway here by Banaag to Chai. 4 seconds remaining. 3-pointer by Kowa. All board on that one. And our final score, an 81-53 victory for Gold Cross over Tapa Mama. Gold Cross not just win number 3 of the tournament, their record improves to 3-0. Meanwhile, Tapa Mama drops down to 0-3. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor, only for the Stallion Cup post-game interviews when we come back. We have here our best player of the ball game presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. Gabe Jorge helping lead the Gold Cross to this 81-53 victory over Tapa Mama. Gabe finished with a double-double, 19 points, 17 rebounds, 61% shooting from the field. Una muna, Gabe, your record is improved to 3-0. Is this something that you expected from the very beginning of the tournament?
No, we didn't expect this because there's a lot of tough competition out here, and we know that. We're just happy that we've started 3-0 and hopefully tuloy-tuloy hanggang dulo.
Pretty much stacked lineup here for Gold Cross. You have Christian Pedarce, Joaquin Escudero, playmakers all around for Gold Cross. How do you find your new team here at the Stallion teams?
I'm happy with the team. I think I feel good about this year. With all the ball handlers we have, with all the shooters we have, and with the bigs we have, I think I'm more confident this year. And kaya naman, yeah.
Still a long way to go in the tournament. You still have about 3 more games here in the tournament. What can we expect from Gabe Jorge and the rest of Gold Cross as we progress in our tournament?
Hopefully, we'll just keep on getting better and we'll win games.
Again, finally, the game was streamed live over at the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out to?
I'd want to greet my parents for always being here. My yaya who's here, and my siblings at home who are watching it live, I think. Shout out to my brother. You shot 1 out of 10 last game. Let's play better next game.
Again, best player of the ball game presented by 10 Feet Vitamins, Gabe Jorge, helping lead Gold Cross to this perfect record for 3-0 so far in our tournament. When we come back, action continues in the 17 and under tournament. Charm Pet Food going up against Amsteel. Our colleague Justin Almeida will be bringing the action at the broadcast panel. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. You're watching the 5th Stallion Teams powered by 10 Feet Vitamins.